Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly, while others struggle financially despite working tirelessly? Welcome to the first part of our journey where we unravel the deceptive layers of money. It's a journey that might challenge some of your long-standing beliefs, but as we peel back these layers, we'll discover that much of our understanding about money is based on misconceptions that actually hold us back from achieving our financial potential. If you want daily financial tips and a guide to financial freedom, subscribe for daily wealth tips. The first misconception we're going to tackle is a big one that you've probably heard before. Money is the root of all evil. This belief is so deeply ingrained in our society that it's become a self-fulfilling prophecy for many. They fear money, they resist it, and as a result, they struggle to attract it. But let's pause for a moment and consider this. Is money truly evil? Or is it our attitudes and actions towards it that can lead to negative outcomes? Money, at its core, is neutral. It's just a medium of exchange, a tool. Just as a hammer can be used to build a home or destroy a wall, money can be used to create opportunities or cause harm. It all depends on who's wielding it and how. This misconception about money being evil is more than just a harmless saying. It's a mindset that limits our financial growth and potential. It creates a mental barrier that stops us from seeking wealth, fearing that it might corrupt us or lead us astray. But the truth is, money is simply a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how it's used. So what if, instead of viewing money as a necessary evil, we started seeing it as a means to create a positive impact? What if we used it as a tool to provide for our families, to help those in need, to invest in our communities, or even to fund our dreams and passions? Imagine the possibilities, the potential, the growth. Remember, money itself isn't evil. It's merely a tool that can be used for good or bad, depending on who's wielding it. Let's shift our mindset about money and unlock our true financial potential. How many times have you heard that a steady job is the only way to secure financial stability? Let's debunk this illusion of security. The financial landscape of the 21st century is vastly different from the past. Today, relying solely on a job for financial security is akin to putting all your eggs in one basket. It's a risky move. Jobs can be lost, companies can go under, industries can change overnight. These are realities we cannot ignore. But what if you had other baskets? What if a job was just one of many income streams? Imagine the security that comes from knowing that even if one stream dries up, you're not left high and dry. And this isn't about working yourself to the bone. It's about smart diversification. It could be investments, a side business, passive income, or even royalties from a book you wrote. These are all examples of how you can create multiple income streams. So let's shift our perspective. Let's challenge the misconception that a steady job equals financial security. Because the truth is, financial security isn't about having a steady job, it's about having multiple income streams. Have you ever thought that the rich are just lucky or born into money? It's a common misconception, but let's debunk it right here, right now. When we think of the rich, we often picture people who are handed everything on a silver platter. But in reality, this picture couldn't be further from the truth. Most wealthy individuals didn't just stumble upon a gold mine or win the genetic lottery. Instead, they built their wealth through hard work, smart decisions, and a solid financial education. Let's take a moment to focus on hard work. No, we're not talking about breaking your back in a 9-to-5 job. We're talking about the kind of work that involves taking risks, starting businesses, and investing wisely. It's the kind of work that keeps you up at night, planning, strategizing, and dreaming of success. The rich understand that to build wealth, you have to be willing to put in the effort and take the initiative. Next, let's talk about smart decisions. The rich didn't get where they are by spending recklessly or living beyond their means. They made smart financial decisions like investing in assets that generate income and avoiding liabilities that drain their resources. They understand the importance of living frugally, saving diligently, and investing wisely. Lastly, but perhaps most importantly, is financial education. The rich understand that knowledge is power, especially when it comes to money. They continuously educate themselves about financial strategies, investment opportunities, and economic trends. They understand that to stay ahead in the game, they need to keep learning and adapting. In conclusion, being rich isn't about being lucky or being born into a wealthy family. It's about hard work, smart decisions, and continuous financial education. So the next time you find yourself thinking that the rich just got lucky, remember this: wealth is rarely about luck or inheritance. It's often about making smart financial decisions and continuously learning about money. Ever been told that debt is a normal part of life and there's no escaping it? Let's debunk this misconception right away. Debt, contrary to popular belief, isn't a mandatory life companion. It's a financial circumstance that most of us, unfortunately, encounter. Now, don't get it twisted. It's not about completely avoiding debt. That would be unrealistic. It's about understanding and managing it effectively. The real danger lies in normalizing debt, in accepting it as an inevitable part of life. That's where the trap snaps shut. Think about it. If you're always in debt, you're constantly playing catch-up, aren't you? You're always one step behind, trying to pay off what you owe, with the interest piling up like a relentless mountain. It's a precarious cycle that leaves you feeling financially shackled. The key here is to change your mindset. Instead of seeing debt as a constant, view it as a variable, something you can control and reduce. Prioritize paying off your debts, create a budget, live within your means, and most importantly, save. Remember, the goal isn't to live a debt-ridden life, but a debt-free one. Debt isn't a life sentence. It's a financial situation that can and should be managed. Do you believe that you need a lot of money to start investing? This is a common misconception that tends to hold many of us back from taking the first step towards financial growth. But let's shine a light on this myth and unveil the real power of financial education. It's time we understand that investing isn't about having a mountain of cash at your disposal. Rather, it's about having the right knowledge and the courage to start small. Think of investing as a marathon, not a sprint. You don't have to sprint towards the finish line right at the start. Instead, you can take calculated steps, gradually building your pace as you gain more understanding and experience. Financial education is the key that unlocks this understanding. It equips us with the ability to discern good investments from bad ones, to comprehend the risks involved, and to make informed decisions rather than impulsive ones. So how does one gain this financial education? It comes from reading books, following reliable financial news, attending seminars, or even taking online courses. It's a continuous process of learning, and the more you learn, the better equipped you are to navigate the financial world. Moreover, the beauty of investing is that it's a journey that anyone can embark on, regardless of their financial status. It all starts with a single step, and that step doesn't have to be a big one. Even a small, consistent investment can grow significantly over time thanks to the magic of compound interest. This is where the phrase, "time in the market is better than timing the market," truly shines. So what's stopping you from taking that first step? Is it the fear of losing money? Or is it the belief that you need a fortune to start with? Remember, every investor, successful or not, started somewhere, and most likely they started small. Investing isn't about having a lot of money, it's about having the right knowledge. Remember, wealth isn't just about earning money, it's about understanding and managing it. Now it's your turn to break free from these misconceptions and build your wealth. I am not a financial advisor, these videos are for educational purposes only. Please talk to a financial advisor for tips that can best suit your personal situation.